We've been seeing a lot of advancements and how our world is being changing and getting much more easier because of the tool known as technology. With technology now, life has been made more easier, more smarter, more interesting, and more global. So today we'll be discussing about, is technology making us smarter or dumber? My name is Solomon from the Tech Mind Institute. All right, so is technology really making us smarter or dumber? Before we dive into this controversial topic, in which a lot of people have been having numerous debates on, if you check online, you'll see a lot of topic, a lot of conversation on this matter. Well, I will first of all say that technology in itself is a tool. And the moment we start treating technology as a tool and not a format of us involving or changing us, but rather a tool at which we can use to better interact with our environment. If there's a change, a shift in this mindset, then we'll be able to use technology to its optimum potential. So, technology is technology making us dumber or smarter? We have seen a lot of wonderful stuffs that technology has been helping us in the area of mathematics. Initially, in classes, you have to study a lot of mathematical calculation in your head, but with the brought in of calculators, even brought into your phone, it's easier for you to make a lot of you should make simple calculations on your phone without bothering or calculating them mentally, or using it analytically in your mind. So we see that how technology has actually helped us in the regards of solving problem as quick as possible. We have also seen technology come in the area of how we can access information, brought in of Google, of a lot of more search engines where they allow for us to quickly ask questions online and can get premium and different kind of answers to the question we ask on the internet. And this, you have seen how information now is more easily accessible. Then we can also see the button for our phone. Initially, we have to cram a lot of numbers, but now with you saving contacts on your phone, it's more easier. With you using the speed dial, you can easily access your friend without you cramming that number off by heart. So you see, technology has actually helped us in various areas and has made us a lot smarter and made us a lot dumber. So I'll first of all push in the frontier that technology has in wise make us individually smarter, make us individually dumber, and collectively has made us smarter. So technology itself, it's the way we interact with technology depends on how much it will end up becoming as an advantage to us or a disadvantage. So technology itself is just a tool, and the moment you shift your gaze to the point where you see technology more as a tool rather than it being the end, then you would actually receive more of the advantage of technology than disadvantages. So a lot of people, we have been there have a lot of interactions with individuals, with users, on how technology has affected our lives, and majorly everybody is tilted to the part that technology has made us dumber. So, although we see a lot of advantages that technology has brought, but also we are also seeing the disadvantages. You can see in school now, people, even with the profit of AI, with ChatGPT, nobody actually do the assignment anymore. They go into the ChatGPT, type in a question, asking questions on ChatGPT, get a quick answer, paste it, and give it to the teachers. So we are seeing a disorientation in the aspect of people having critical thinking. People actually taking time to do an in-depth thought or researching themselves, because they can easily, with the tools available now on the advancement of technology, everybody is now depending on technology rather than using it for them to become more smarter. So I'm on to the point that technology itself is making us smarter or dumber depending on how we use it. It's a tool, and it's open to us to whatever we take advantage of it. People that are doing fraudulent activities with it, checking into pornographic sites, materials, each of them, they are on the internet space, and then they actually choose to access it. There are also blog sites, there are also article sites online, there are also different forms of educational courses online that can help to promote people to get advanced in their career, in their place of interest, in their passion. So it depends on that individual what he or she chooses to interact with. So you can see technology in itself is just a tool. It's just a tool. A research was made in 2024, which comprises of a survey handed over to 134 undergraduates in a university. So the aim was to discover if technology is affecting humans negatively in terms of psychological wise. So they brought in this survey to begin to check in with the undergraduate students pertaining to those that use technology more frequently than the others. And it discovered that in a way, those that use technology more frequently actually end up having a more deoriented and unhealthy lifestyle and unhealthy well-being mentally. They get easily stressed out, easily open to anxiety and depression. So from the research, it was discovered that technology in itself has affected young people, has affected the youth in terms of them lacking ability in their cognitive abilities. It has allowed for them to have a deoriented perspective, a deoriented, devalued, less qualitative, critical thinking, cognitive activities in the areas of their memory. They have the ability to retain information for a longer time. Imagine can you remember 5 to 7 of your friends' number? Can you remember them? If not, then you can see that in a way you are not using your mental prowess to its fullest capacity. So with the technology, there's a lot of dependency on technology rather than taking advantage of it. So you can see that how technology has affected people in the area of memory, has affected people also in the area of attention span. Attention span of research says that the attention span of an average user on the internet has reduced to about 45 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds. So if you don't bring in important information that can help them think within that few seconds, they sway away. So in a way, they have an ability to take attention on a matter. They have lacked the ability to have the laser focus. So in a way, it has affected them in the aspect of becoming resilient on any matter they decide to put their mind upon. So it affected everyone, mostly the frequent user on the internet in terms of memory wise, in terms of attention span, and lastly in terms of critical thinking and creativity. There's a large decline in creativity. You can check on social media now. Everybody are putting one creative stuff or the other, but checking properly, it's something termed as trend. So everybody turns it to a trend, meaning everybody's copying what somebody else has done that everybody seems to like. So everybody follow that same pattern and nobody's creative about it. Everybody look at what someone has done and try to bring something better in it. But no one has ever done the part of critically thinking from the foundation to build something totally different that people can buy into. So creativity has reduced with the use of tools on the internet right now. We can easily make videos, make podcasts, and so on. Everyone thinks they are creative, but then in truth is the tools are being creative. You only learn how to use it. So the producers has found a way of deceiving, of affecting, manipulating, making people to buy into their tools to think they are being creative about their content, but rather they are using them instead. So no one, people are not actually, there's a reduction in creativity, a reduction of thinking powers, reduction in critical thinking, analytical thinking. The danger that is currently underlying on our face is that students in school right now are open to technology, and I think it's too early for them to be open to it. Why? Because many of them are in their learning phase, and many of them actually they're in a place, they're in an area where they are trying to develop their skill, or trying to develop their learning process, trying to learn new languages, learn the fundamental of mathematics, English, and so on. But then they're not open to technology, where technology actually offers tools for them to easily get answer without them critically thinking upon these things. So in a way, that is, we end up creating a society in the long run where there are people a lot dependent on technology. So there are a few questions that will ask us. You can also see in the area of which it has been discovered, it has been proven that while writing information with your pen and your book, you end up working your brain. That means you are making your brain work and becoming more intellectual, right? Able to memorize and retain information better than you typing on your phone. So so if you are bringing the technology into schools and students are using that in classes, it is actually not helping them in any way, though there are actually advantages, but at the same time is there's a lot of disadvantages because it's affecting them at the foundational level. So there are a few questions I would like to ask us, and I want us to think about. With the current advancements in technology globally, are we more globally connected in terms of social wise interactions, using with social media, chatting, Skype, and so on like that? Are we more globally connected, or we are more individually isolated? Are we losing more in critical thinking? Are we losing more in creative thinking, or are we giving technology helping us to have more space, free space of thinking on our head, so that we can be more focused on other important things, or they're allowing us to becoming more brain dead? So these are questions you need to ask critically on if technology is in a way making us more dumb or making us smarter. So yeah, so I want us to take a brief through, and I'd love to get to hear your feedbacks on what you think about if technology truly is actually making us smarter or dumber.